Hello everyone, welcome to part 101 of Laravel 11 series in which we are getting the e-commerce chapter with Laravel and MongoDB. So we will display registered users in admin panel in this part and with active and inactive users functionality. Okay, so let's start. So we have not displayed the users in admin panel so far, and we will work on checkout page functionality in means after a few parts. Okay, after few videos we are going to work on checkout page, and I want to show you that we have reached up till card page. We have done this series up till card page. Okay, so I'm going to first show you that we have done up till card page. I'm going to log in, and here you can see that this is the card page and apply coupon and all other functionalities are working fine. And but now we are going to work on the checkout page. But before that, there are few things that we are going to do. One is we are going to display users in the admin panel. Okay, so that is the pending thing that we have not done so far. So we are going to log in into the admin panel. Admin at the rate of admin.com is the username and password is 123456. Okay, so here we are going to display the users. We are going to make the users management heading, and under that we are going to add the users tab. Okay, so we are going to follow the instructions that you can find under video. So first thing is that we are going to create the user controller under admin, like we have the front user controller. Now we are going to make the admin user controller. Okay, for that I am going to run the artisan command for my project. Okay, this is my project 11, and here I'm going to run the artisan command to create the controller, a user controller that is for the admin. Okay, so I'm going to open this user controller here as well. Okay, now you can see there are two user controller, one is for admin and one is for front. We are going to work for the admin user controller. Okay, so we are going to add the user route in web.php file, and this is the user route that we are going to add to display the users in the admin panel, and we are going to add it in the admin group. But now one thing we need to make few changes now, few important changes, because here the user controller must not same here. Okay, so it must be unique, its name must be unique, like we have updated the product controller to the product front controller that we are using for the front, and for the admin product controller we are using the product controller for the admin. So the same thing we are going to do for here as well, like there are two user controller now, one for the front and one for the admin, and both will not work. See, name of both will not work, so we are going to make the alias for front user controller, and that will be called as user front controller. We are going to make it as user front controller, and this user front controller we are going to use with all other user controller, like we are using here everywhere we are using the front user. This is for the front. For all front user controller we are going to make it front user front controller like this. Okay, and for admin we are going to use this simple user controller, like we have just added this route and user controller is fine. Okay, so this change you are required to make in web.pt file, your route file. So these changes we have done, and after that we are going to create the user function in this user controller, new user controller. We are going to create the user function where we are going to fetch all the user and will return to the user blade file that we are going to create. But we are going to modify this function with the roles and permission for the user. Okay, so that also we are going to work on it side by side, otherwise it will take uh, more time. Okay, so we are going to work on it side by side. We will set the permission, admin subadmin permission for the user as well. We will just return the user module as well to the user blade file. Okay, so now also we are going to include here, don't forget, we are going to include here the user model, and we are going to create now user.blade.php file under resources, views, admin users. So here I'm going to here resources, views, admin, and under that I'm going to create the new folder with name users, and inside that I'm going to create the new file and I'm going to create here the new file and with the name users.blade.php. Okay, so here I'm going to save it. First I will save it with test, then I'm going to rename it to the php txt to php like this. Okay, so I will bring this file here, and here we are going to add the complete admin design as well as the table for the user, in which we are going to use the for each loop to display all the users. Okay, so this is the complete code that we are going to add here. Okay, here you can see that we are going to display all the user information in this file. Okay, so after this we are going to call the data table for the user as well in admin layout file. Here we are going to call the data table for the users id as well. I'm going to check out that whether we able to show the users here or not. I'm going to check here. Okay, so okay, so we are required to add this session as well. Other than session, we are required to add the admin's role, because we are working on the roles and permissions side by side, so that's why. Other than this, we are required here auth as well. So finally it's working fine, and you can see the user management is fine. Here we can able to see the user management in the admin panel. Whenever the user will register, admin can see him in the admin panel. Okay, so this one make sure that we are going to use the update user status class here uh, for updating the status. Sorry, for our updating the status, user status to active or inactive. If the user status is inactive, then the user can't able to log in. Okay, so we have already modified here. Here you can see the update user status, so it's not required. So we can move further, and we'll add the jQuery script in the custom.js file. We are going to add the jQuery script to update the user status. So we are going to update the this jQuery in custom.js file located in admin. So here we are going to add anywhere wherever we want, we can add it here. And after that we are going to create the route for updating the status as well, user status as well. Here we are going to add its route as well, and after that we are going to create its function as well for updating the user status. And that also we are going to add inside the user controller. Okay, so this is for updating the user status, active to inactive, inactive to active. And once again we are going to modify the custom.js file with the ajax response. Okay, so so this is the final main function of update user status. We are going to update it once again, because in the last function here we can see maybe the response is not there, but it's fine I think. And the final thing is that we are going to add the user at the sidebar. Okay, so we are going to add it at the sidebar, admin layout sidebar. So here we are going to add after catalog. Here we can add it at the left sidebar. Okay, so finally okay, so session put page user, so we are going to use this one. So I think it's working fine. I'm going to refresh here and we'll see. Yes, user management, it's coming fine, and the user is highlighted because we are having the users here, and you can see the data table is also working fine. Now we are going to check with the active inactive. I'm going to make this user active. Yes, it's working fine. I'm going to refresh. Yes, the active inactive is also working fine. Okay, like if I will make this user active, he can able to log in. Now he can able to log in, like yeah, if I will sign out and will try to log in with this user. I'm going to try to log in with this user 1 2 3 4 5 6, and he must log in. Yes, it's login fine. Now I'm going to sign out once again, and now this time I'm going to make his account inactive. Okay, let's make it inactive, and now I'm going to try once again, and we'll see. After sign out, I'm going to try once again. Let's click on sign in. These add-ons. Okay, so once I will try to sign in now, it must not sign in, it must give error. I will click on login. Yes, your account is deactivated by system administrator because we have deactivated it from the admin panel. Now I'm going to make it active once again. Now we able to log in. I'm going to click on login. Yes, we able to log in this time. Okay, so like this you can able to do at your end as well. It will work fine. Okay, so in the next part we will do something else, and after that we will start working on the checkout process. Okay, so please stay tuned for the next part. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.